coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Leclerc gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Boston, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Xander Bogaerts becomes the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next to dig in, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he takes strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st here in Arlington. It's now 2-0 Boston. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
So now into the box is Leody Taveras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The center fielder, Leody.
And the pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted in the air to center. Hernandez is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Next up is Adolis Garcia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. And this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Hunter Renfroe is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now a man at third with 1 away, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Smoked on the ground left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dennis Santana is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Santana.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. In the air, down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Nope.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taveras waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. That's a ball.
Ball 2. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
2-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
That'll bring in Nick Solak,
the second baseman,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonah Heim, will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Rangers do get 1 back, however, on the strength of this home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping in once again is Xander Bogaerts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounded to the right, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up
next to hit, Rafael Devers. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. Peters is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a flare out to left center. Kiner Falefa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ Peters as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Peters.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
One ball,
Well,
two
that's a
strikes,
pitch
Dad.
right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
That's ball two.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Well, he kind of
two
got
strikes.
caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Striding
The third
in
baseman,
is Yoni Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate is Leody Taveras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner Falefa. First offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2
No
back-to-back.
balls, 2 strikes.
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. 0-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up is Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
Nope, that's
as
down.
the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Vasquez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia is there, 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber, and their runners at the corners now. First offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Taveras. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. Into the box, Adolis Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Bogaerts to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Sales ready. Here it is on 1-0.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
A designated hitter, number 5.
So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down here 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Hit softly down the line at first. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Really made him pay for that mistaken location. And I got to say, this reliever has given them a great effort out there, but I think they've asked too much of him here. And unfortunately for him, I think that's pretty clear now.
Joe Barlow, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 68, Joe Barlow.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Rangers, the second baseman, Nick.
First pitch of the AB now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. Throwing to second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, DJ Peters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sale sets. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the next to bat will be Yoni Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. A little bouncer. One and two, here it comes.
2-2 to count.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. One left for Texas. They're down 7-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the lineup flips
Kyle
over, and digging in,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's
1-0.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And now a pitch on the way.
Aye.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest
One
pet
strike.
peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The center fielder, number 5.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit to short. There's Connor Falefa. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Xander Bogaerts. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 1.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sale into the windup. Here he comes 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He grounded out last time up.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
from the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Red Sox are out in front, 8-1. Nate Lowe digging in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fly ball into straightaway left. After it is Verdugo, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's a perfect example. You want to applaud somebody being aggressive on the base pass and playing the game with the hair on fire. But the bottom line is you have to pick up your third base coach. He was giving him the stop sign all day long. So to get thrown out at the dish right there, and honestly, it wasn't even close, is just selfish.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 8-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
And going back to the
Hunter Renfroe.
Number 61 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 61.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes another 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count 2-2.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He brings it in right in front of the tarp.
And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Rangers, the
first pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Yoni Hernandez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Into the box now, Leody Taveras. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down. Now it'll be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Singled in his last at-bat. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And the 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Taveras finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nate Lowe becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
9-1.